Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm Ultric Vox, and a plot summary for Steven vs. the Movie has surfaced online? Question mark? Yeah, this little summary synopsis has been making the rounds throughout social media. We have been tagged by a countless number of people, all freaking out over this summary. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I think this synopsis is more than likely fake. But my word isn't law, and I think it's important to ask, why do people think this is real? So let's run through and break this summary down. See what could be more than likely fake and what could be real. And I guess I'll issue a spoiler warning on the off chance someone at Cartoon Network actually did make this summary. They would just also have never written anything in a few years. Alright, let's jump in. Steven, Crystal Gems, Beat Citizens, and the Diamonds group up once again. In their newest adventure, they are trying to stop the new mysterious antagonist, Zirconia, the mystery gem that appeared in the teaser. The new gem came to kill Steven and wipe out all life on Earth, avenging her role as the second Pink Diamond. Steven will contact the Diamonds too, but Zirconia will bubble the Diamonds with her genius tricks. There will also be an unexpected death. The movie is set 2 years in the future, which we can also see by the improved temple and the homeworld town. Steven Universe, the movie. Alright, so there's surprisingly a lot to unpack here. So taking it from the top, Steven, Crystal Gems, Beat Citizens, and the Diamonds group up once again. First, the wording of this is just awkward. Why not Steven, the Crystal Gems, the Citizens of Beat City, and the Diamonds group up once again? Beat Citizens? Who calls them the Beat Citizens? And now I'm gonna get a bunch of angry comments saying, I call them the Beat Citizens. I apologize. Usually these characters are referred to as the Beat City Citizens, the Townies, or as the Crewniverse refers to them as, the Boardies, because we always see them on the boardwalk. Beyond that, we're unsure of how involved the Diamonds or Beat City Citizens are with the plot, but we can at least observe from the trailer that they're far from grouping up. If anything, with how little the film has shown us, I think it's more likely Steven will work with various groups of friends and allies throughout the film. First, he's with Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, then Bismuth, Lapis, and Peridot going off that behind-the-scenes storyboard. Maybe he'll venture out to Homeworld to get help from the Diamonds, but the idea of all these groups working together in tandem doesn't seem likely. In their newest adventure, they are trying to stop the new, mysterious antagonist Zirconia, the mystery gem that appeared in the teaser. Alright, so, odd way to spell mystery. It's not incorrectly spelled, but rather like. Anyways, this is where people get excited, and I understand how the misinformation spread all across the internet. We don't know who the mystery gem is, but Zirconia, or Cubic Zirconia, is a popular theory right now. That feeds into our theory that this gem is a replacement for Pink Diamond. Not to say that we were the motivation for this summary. This entire summary reads as if it was grounded in theories. What seems to be the most likely route this movie would take? Well, let's just make a summary out of that. At the very least, that's my interpretation of how this summary was written. However, we have no other source that backs up this claim, even if I'd like for it to be true. At this current point in time, the identity of the mysterious new gem is nothing more than a mystery. And really, the summary contradicts itself. They refer to her as the mysterious new gem, yet give her a name. And the more we read, it kind of dives into her backstory. It just doesn't add up. The new gem came to kill Steven and wipe out all life on Earth, avenging her role as the second Pink Diamond. Again, this is all fan theory conjecture, that this gem is a failed Pink Diamond who has brought a giant gem injector to the Earth and used the planet as the incubator for a new Pink Diamond, seeing her and Steven as disgraces. Don't get me wrong, this is a very exciting angle that would add some layers to this villain. Like, she hates Steven, she doesn't see him as the proper Pink Diamond, she was designed to be a replacement for Pink, but acknowledges that she's not a proper one either. There's something about that angle of self-loathing, yet wanting to correct your mistakes, that's very alluring to me, especially from the perspective of an antagonist. But just to reiterate, at this point in time, we still know next to nothing about this gem. For all intents and purposes, until another trailer or promo, or until September 2nd, we know bupkis, zip, nada about this gem. Anywho, Steven will contact the Diamonds too, but Zirconia will bubble the Diamonds with her genius tricks. So this part of the fan summary tries to answer why the diamonds can't just yeet this gem into next week. Because they be bubbled, and that this gem implements a bit of strategy. Again, kind of proving that this summary revolves around theories, pulling from various different takes to formulate one solid storyline. But yes, the diamonds being defeated and bubbled is very common fan conjecture on how and why the diamonds will be depowered, because it feels rather obvious that's going to happen to them, given that they're giants, and this gem is barely Garnet size. So how could she be a viable threat? Now look, even if the diamonds are bubbled, that's something too major and too specific to drop in a summary. Also, Genius? I don't know how you would pronounce that, but it's definitely a misspelling. Also, aren't the diamonds supposed to group up with the crystal gems and the citizens of Beach City? So they're going to group up, and then Steven's going to contact them, and then they'll be bubbled. Or will Steven contact them, then they group up, and then they're pooped and bubbled. This summary isn't linear. There's really no order. It's just relaying things we know with things we kind of want to happen. Why the backtracking? Summaries aren't meant to go out of order. But what do I know? Let's continue. There will be an unexpected death. Why does the summary flip-flop between going in depth with detail and being as vague as possible? An unexpected death? That's roundtable clickbait. Now it is totally possible a character could croak in Steven vs. the movie. Many people feel like Greg has had a death flag hanging over him for years, but this isn't something they would give away in the synopsis. Even if they want to keep the mystery of who dies, by just saying that would happen at all, it would undermine the impact of the death. Not to mention this is a Cartoon Network film, TV PG rating or not. I'm not sure if an official summary will get the okay to go, you can talk about death and stuff, that's a fun time for the family. Also, if a human dies, Steven can resurrect them. I'm assuming the genocide of all organic life on Earth would cause a loophole with the Injector's technology, alongside the fact Steven appears to be affected as well, but even with the gems, would an official summary refer to it as death, or shattering, or again, not feature it at all? Next! The movie is set 2 years in the future, which we can see by the improved temple and the new homeworld town. Alright, this just flat out doesn't sound like a summary anymore. This is more along the lines of an observation. But we knew about the 2-year time skip from Cartoon Network's social media video all about
Steven's neck.
And both the new trailer and poster has shown off the new Gemtown and Steven's remodeled house. The time skip of 2 years also feels like it would be mentioned at the beginning of the summary, not randomly at the end. These details just seem like an attempt to prove the summary's legitimacy by sprinkling things we already knew about. So there you have it, there's a summary, and in case you're still questioning the legitimacy, it's actually been replaced with a new one, which reads, the story is taken after season 5 of Steven Universe. Steven, now currently a teenager, was shown to be enjoying his perfect life with the crystal gems and his other friends. However, all his hopes were shattered when an unknown yet malicious pink-colored gem showed up as a threat to Steven and the Earth itself. Will the crystal gems save the day once again? Alright, this summary is much better. It's all factual information that draws exclusively from the trailer and likely other official media from Cartoon Network. It doesn't try to sprinkle in any spoilers, any identities for the gem, just what we know of, created into a paragraph of information. But this summary isn't official either. Guys, we have to remember, anyone can edit IMDb. Steven Universe especially has had a bad history with fake news spreading throughout the site. It doesn't mean everything you see on the website is incorrect, but when it comes especially to animation and Steven Universe, don't take anything you see on there but not report it anywhere else as 100% fact. You really shouldn't do that anywhere unless it's a press release or from the mouths of Cartoon Network. Even we get things wrong on this channel, but over the years we've done our best to only bring accurate sources when we report on news. Obviously, theories and speculations are always going to be conjecture and not a guarantee at all. Everyone should have fun theorizing and speculating on the internet, but when these fakes come along, it's hard to just sit back and not say anything. They may read as clearly fakes to me and other people online, but everyone is different, and Steven Universe has a colorful spectrum of fans. So if you have a harder time picking up on when things are fake, or if you're not sure something's real and it's not clarified in the thing itself, nothing's wrong with you for initially believing it, but just be sure to double check and make sure it's reported anywhere else, and if it's not, keep in mind it's more than likely fake. But as always, these These are just my thoughts, and I want to hear yours. What did you think of this summary? Were you at the very least entertained by it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts at RoundtableVids. And for more of my own thoughts, you can find me at OstricVox. We're also on Instagram. Special thanks to Janky Bones for creating an awesome thumbnail. For more of their amazing art, you can find them on Tumblr at Janky Bones, Twitter and Instagram at BoneJanky, and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Link in the description. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of this channel or supporting us over at Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. OstricVox signing out.